Hello and welcome to the stream. This is the second one today, but it is in a completely different category. We're not doing any games right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to be redesigning one of the tattoos that I'm going to get. So, once I create this tattoo design, I can have a look at it for a while, choose what I want to do, and work from there. Okay. I really want to be designing this with vectors though, which is a little bit harder. So one of the first things we're going to do is go to view, show ruler, show grid. Image, no, view. Snap to grid. Okay. Now we have some set sizing for the tattoo. So if we start at 0, we can start at 500 here. 500 into the sec view. Is it maybe? Bigger. Display, general. Yep, okay. How do we choose our grid spacing? Toolbars, themes. Might have to pull up a grid docker. So if we go to Windows, no. Toolbars shown. Dockers. Let's get our grid docker up. Okay, 20 pixels. Don't think I want this in pixels. Isometric. No. let's go new. Width of 4,000 and a height 7,000. Actually, no, I can set this in millimeters here. Let's go 150 wide by 300 tall. That rounds things off for us. Okay. Go grid. I think this is just not in the right size. So 200 by 300. Great. Cool. We can get rid of that one, get rid of this one, and we can stay on this one. Subdivision of 1. I don't want it to be in pixels though. Let's do this with a little bit of maths. Let's go with an A4 with, it doesn't really matter what PPI we choose, so we can go 5,000 to 7,000 with 500. That's pixels per inch though. It's 300, 400. Grid millimeters. Human pixel density is 91 dpi, meaning that there are 96 pixels per inch. We know that 1 inch is equal to 25.4 millimeters, so there are 96. And 1 pixel equals 25.4 divided by 96 millimeters. Okay, so if we go to 100 dpi, what pixels do we need? What's the conversion? 25.4 by 25.4 divided by 96. So it's a scale of 0.264553. So if we go with 500 mil, 50 centimeters, for like our oh no, actually no, we got 300 by our conversion. Wait, what? Okay, just a moment. Okay. So it's 300 times our conversion means it can roughly go like this. Put a 0, move this point by 1 and add a 0 here. So 4,000 times our conversion. Times our conversion. Put in... Oh, just move the decimal point by 1. This is roughly in millimeters now, mathematically. When it loads, it's going to take a little bit to put that into memory. Oh, might crash on me here. I'm making a big canvas. Oh, we're in. I think I made the canvas a little large. Okay, let's close Creator and try that again. Eaten up my memory. Which is a lot of memory to eat up. Okay. Down goes Creator. Okay, instead of Creator dealing with its millimeter measurements, we will go into Fusion 360 and try and save something that's like a blueprint. Can try that and see if it works. I've just closed the screen of Fusion 360 momentarily in case comes up with any password things. Cool. Okay, so we want to sketch. Doesn't really matter what plane we do it on. So let's start from the center. So we want a 15 centimeter tall Oh, this is in mils. We want something that's 15 centimeters tall, as a minimum. Let's jump into paint, and I'll actually put paint up to you guys as well. Is it paint that I want? No. I can actually do a sketch in Krita first. Then I can put the windows left and right. Okay, let's go new file, and we're just gonna make a A4. Minimize this one. What do we got? It's messing up here. This display is not updating? Gosh. Stream is not going well as of yet. Well, I can do a sketch of what I want, and then I can keep that on the side. Using pure ref or something like that. Okay. So without measurements on this one, what's going on here with Krita? The camera wasn't liking that either. Okay, let's delete that source. Add in window. I don't know why that actually didn't save. What? I don't know. It was not wanting to play ball. That's alright. Here. Grab this and just shuffle it down a little. Okay, we're here finally. So, basis of the design. So, okay, let's put a dot here in the middle. Roughly in the middle? Okay. Too high. Too high. That's closer. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. So, we are going to have a windmill. As one of the main features of the tattoo. And aside from the windmill, Okay, this is a rough design of a windmill, which is quick and dirty for what we're after. Actually, no, I don't think I should have that many spokes. I think I prefer it a little bit cleaner, like that. So, coming off this angle of the windmill is going to be coming from here down, across is a ruler coming also down from this down on this angle. Yeah. Cool. And then jump back. So that's one windmill leg. This will be the other windmill leg. Let's change size. What was I at? Let's say 50. Got that windmill leg and that windmill leg. This is part of the carpenter ruler. On the inside here is measurements. Following centimeter measurements. Okay, is there anything that I could be missing? That's about it for the base concept. So there will be struts between there to there to there. There. At large centimeter mark, we can go across. Strut up. Large centimeter mark, we can go across. Okay. And then we can come in and basically hide these lines so that you only see the ruler part. And then we'll just add tips onto the end of the rulers. And that's basically the rough design. So we grab a picture of that. Save this picture. Then we can close this. Save that. Okay. Jump over to documents. Okay, you guys, oh, you guys can see that. Awesome. And load up Fusion 360. I didn't think I had Pure Ref to be visible, but it is there. Okay. So, on the base, we're going up 150 centimeters on a 90-degree angle. Okay. Actually shouldn't be a line. We should just be doing a rectangle straight away. So, width, let's say 2.5 centimeters by 150. 2.5 centimeters by 15 centimeters. Following the radius of, well, the area, we know that our radius is going to be 50 mil because our radius is 25 mil. And then we can have a well, actually we can have a degreed rectangle, can't we? So yeah, 2-point rectangle, or it's not going to come off at an angle though, is it? So I'll just make lines. Yeah. Okay. So we want a line that is 150 mil long on a 45. No. More than 45 is 60. 60 look right to us. No. 80? $80 looks correct, but I'm just going to change this to it. No, it's just meant to be 25. Cool. So now if I have this one that is 25 mil on opposite of 80 is 15. Then we come down on 150 or 80 degrees. Distance between here and wait, why is that Ah, it's a circle. It's 25. Good. Okay. Don't know if I like that being 25 or 50, so we'll go in between with 37.5. Now, let's make a 50. What? Not a 50. Let's go bigger than a 50. Let's go... bigger than a 50. We'll go with a 75. Looks about right. How do we want to do the blades? Well, I could not worry about the blade right now and do our other one that is on an 80-degree angle. That's 150 long. So now inverse of the 80 degrees, so 150 long on a negative 80. On a, what, 280? No, is it? What? 15 is up, and so is 345. No? Okay. I'm so confused on how this is reading these angles. 80 down. Ah, I see. So we might need a wider angle for this one. So we might need it to be 75, which means this one's on a 75, and this one's on a 75. Which is still fine. Okay. Let's go... rectangular pattern. Quantity 15. Distance 10 mils apart. I need to put a point down though. Direction 15 of them. That doesn't make sense. What? Okay, just a moment, guys. I have to change the angle of my fan. Spacing. It's 10 mil. That's better. Cool. Okay. Wait, Not finished editing that. Create a rectangular pattern off of this point. Spacing quantity 15. Distance 10 mil apart. I can't get that to go on an angle. It should be alright though. If I go from... I draw a line. Whoa, what line? From there to there. From there to there. There to there. Cool. So then if I go from here to there, there to there. Ah, no. I've got a pattern that repeats every third and I'm doing evens. That's should be fine though, because I can use this same line aligning tool. That doesn't visually look right though at the top. Or does it? No, it doesn't look right. Actually, I guess it depends on what angle you're looking at the windmill from. So that's massive there. So let's go halfway in between these two, which is just like roughly here. Because that's what that is happening down here, which is why that one looks better. And come in here, delete these lines, because they shouldn't attach to the point. So if these ones are a quarter, these ones are half, these ones should be like 75% of the way. So like there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's come in. So we're going through this one. 75% of that. 75% of that. Not to that spot though. It's meant to be from here to here. There to there. Cool. Cool. And then it's an absolutely tiny one up here. Gosh, my screen is so bright for you guys. Just a moment. I look bleach white. No, the only one that works is turning that brightness all the way down. But that's fine. I can still work with that. Nah, I think I need the blue disappears for me, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to go like this. But that's alright. Okay. 2-point rectangle. So we got 25 mil by what? Let's say 2.5. Then we just go a line here that is 2.5. Then you're 25. How? What? What's this? How? What? Okay. Delete this line. Delete this point. Delete this line. Okay, come from here. 150 mils long. 75 degrees. Delete this, delete that. Delete this. What's this? Delete that. Delete that. I don't need that point anymore, but I guess it wants to stay. 25 mil. Good. And if I go from here and I make this 25 mil, should touch. But why is... I'm so confused. Okay, 2.5. I don't know what was happening there, but something was happening there. That was not looking right, but it's fixed now. Okay. Come up here, we make a line from here to there. Actually, no, it shouldn't be a line, it should be an arc. Center point arc. Right there, but there. Wow. Wrong way around. arc. Yeah. Okay. Just have to select the right ones. I haven't used this too much. Yes, the arc's fine, but I want it to be... fuller? Over constrained. Okay. It's fine. I guess I'll just leave that unattached then. But now if I take this back, in your sketch. I hide this. No. Really want to can I just delete them? I can. Good. Very good. So if I take this back, save, redraw, what do I call it? CAD? Is it CAD? No, redraw sketch. And then we can close redraw tattoo in that location. That's fine. So now we can remove this. Put this one in there. Come back over to Freed Up. New file. Create from custom document. Create this and drag and drop this in as a new layer. Okay. Then come in on top with another layer. And on my layer, I will come through with a 50 pixel, just because line brush. See, that's confusing. The straight line here is different to this. Is this on an angle? Or it could be rescaling this wrong. There we go. Changed off my black. Okay. Now then, we want our cardinals like we had before, but that's the center of the blade, so we'll come in with like, I don't know, 10. On a new layer. It's cardinals. I guess it's not really classed as cardinal unless you're talking about a compass, but it's representative of cardinals in a way. Come back to our previous layer. So if that's the center of the blade, is there an in-between those angles? There isn't really. Ah, symmetry. Yeah. Good. Put that straight on the line. Cool. Okay. If I go up on a man-made angle, yeah, that's not accurate enough. You can go like this with the symmetry. How long does that feel? It feels pretty wide. So we come in we can go like this. This is the top of the blade. If we come now to our paint layer with our size 50, we come from here to here to there, there to there, to there. Do I have enough blades? I think I do. Okay. No, and my blades aren't big enough either. So this 50 circle isn't big enough. But I can fix that with a custom size circle. Well. Turn off our symmetries. Okay. Let's make our blades this long. Come back to our paint layer. Put our mirrors back on. Hide these two layers. Here to there. Actually, no, turn off the horizontal and go from there. I guess we'll turn up this symmetry as well. Okay. So, whoa, I just realized that you guys haven't got a picture. What's going on here? Sorry about that. Okay. Now, actually, our windmill blades are wrong. We come back to this paint layer. We do our blades into the inner circle with the distance of the outer circle. Cool, and we do a line across. Oh, do a line across here. Become a little bit wider out to a little bit wider out. Across there. Across here. BRB. The width of this still feels a little bit different. So we'll try and approximate that width. Looks roughly right. Maybe a little bit too wide. Do the same here. Okay. Same here. Should be having the mirror on for those though. Put the double mirror on. Go from here. Go up. Come across. From here. Up. Across. Across here. Up here. Across, down. I think that's a little bit too thin still, so we will go wider. Cool. I think that looks good. Press in there, turn off our double symmetry. Then, actually no, turn on the double symmetry. So going from this center line to the middle. And the same on each of those wings. Okay. Now we're looking a little bit more like a windmill, but I still think our blades might be... We're looking a little bit like an anorexic windmill. We're short on blades, but I don't want to double the quantity. Okay. Well, we can stay with this many blades. Go back to our size 10, which is just our sketching lines, and instead of going out on like this angle, we'll go on this angle and this angle. So, jump back to our paint layer with our size 50. We're going up onto this angle and this angle. So how wide are we going? We're going that wide. Roundabout. Okay. Now our windmill's looking a lot less anorexic, but this final blade is a little bit too short, so I will actually go on this angle and try and replicate that on the other side. Okay. That's looking a lot better. The blades are looking good. Now our legs here is a little bit skimpy. So I'm just going to make it a little bit more chunky on its legs. Left and right symmetry is fine, but not the vertical symmetry. Okay, and then everything on the inside of this gets erased. So turn off this symmetry now. Set it to filled. Filled with the foreground color. Back to our brush. There to there, there to there. Is that the same? There's one and that one. Yeah. That's the same. I think I can actually leave those two lines out. It just adds a little bit of clutter. I think I can also round this off. So if I add a circle on the inside of this, let's go to the eraser and the brush. Do I prefer the rounded corner? I can round this up a little bit better actually. So let's remove this corner. Come to I never really learned how to use those curves, so I guess I just won't use it. What's... I'm confused. Okay, is there another good way to get a curve? Freehand path? Ah, there we go. Cool. So I can erase this. Go to our freehand curve. Round that. Same here. Remove this corner. Round this. Yep, that's close enough. Okay. So. How far are we? 5,500 to what? 1,000. Yuck. Some really yucky ratios that we're dealing with here. Ah, yeah. Get a redraw and put it on top with transparency. There. Okay. On our paint layer, add a line. So what that's 0. So on my paint layer, now that's 0, so that's 1. Right. Okay. Well, I can actually come to this paint layer. It's not visible currently, and put a fake line on it. That is straight. Then come to this paint layer, and we can line it up roughly like this. Keep coming up. Then back to our paint layer and come in like most of the way. Back onto our sketched layer, that is, and go like roughly halfway in. between them. And we can hide these two. And now we have a ruler. Which is a little bit rad. Popped out of nowhere. Cool. And we can come and clean this up actually. What?
When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, tear all the worries out of my mind. About who I'm supposed to be, I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, it was simpler time. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart.
Okay. It's a little bit cleaner.
Dancing on the moon, I've been my life. You be dancing on the moon, I've been my life. You be dancing on the moon, I've been my life. You be dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. Maybe my compass was wrong, and I'm still on my way closer each day to where I belong. I'm still rolling the dice, praying sometimes it don't last that long. I'm losing my faith, I'm walking away from what you knew all along. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles
Because of the way that works, I'm gonna have to take this down to like 35.
on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are.
Is it 35? No, it's smaller than that. Let's go 25. Yep. Just didn't like how cluttered that little bit was. Like, I know it's a little bit less on the continuity side of actually keeping this leg here, because like I've decided to keep the leg there. But it just looked a little bit too messy. So I just cleaned it up. Same with the inside here, actually. So let's go with 60. I think that might be close enough to what I'm after. So let's pull up the original. I'll put that in my pure ref. See if I can get that visible to you guys. Add. Let's go with window capture. Ref. Create new. Pure ref. Okay. That's not letting you guys, why is that not working? It was working before, like you guys got to see it a while ago. It's just drawing scribbles on there now. It's not actually picking Pure up. Let's go like this, cool. Okay, grab this and the original, which is here, I believe. Okay. I'm just gonna... No. How do you shrink this? Mode, always on top, that's fine. Image. Okay. Well, I guess I could just go like this. So we can see the difference. I can take this out of the way. So, put this window over in the right spot. Okay, so we can see the difference between the old one and the new one. The new one's a lot cleaner. I think I need to white out the blades on the inside of this ruler. We'll come here, here, and here. So we're here. And here. Trying to line that. Cool. Is this better? No. So this leg. So let's take this leg out. Just thinking about how this is going to sit on my wrist. Because so far it still looks quite two independent images. They're not really morphed together well enough. And like the way I wanted to do that was by blending this windmill circle into this other one with these lines here. But yeah, it doesn't really blend them. It obscures the image just a little bit more. Which is a little bit more on the annoying side than anything, to be fair. This is just doing a little bit of cleanup. It's not really that clean. I'm not removing the corners, which in its own way adds a little bit of a nicety. It's adding like a radius in there naturally because of the radius of the circle. But I don't actually care about that radius. See, compared to the original, this windmill looks stumpy. And it's a little bit of a problem because it's more cartoon, and I don't really want it to be cartoon. Maybe there's just too many lines. Maybe removing more lines adds more clarity. That's close too, actually. No, it's a little bit of a standstill. Until my brain can think of something a little bit creative to merge these images. One thing that is in the original is some grass. So let's go down to a size 30. In the brush? Yeah. No, line tool. Start from up here.
I were the same, making bad decisions, it should be my middle name. I love playing with fire, it's my favorite, watch it burn my whole house down, not feel a thing.
And now our windmill is a bit more grounded. This blade looks out of place. Partially because there's a line traveling through it. Let's go with 10. What? Is that slightly on an angle? I'm not sure. I'll just do it manual. No snapping. There we go. Okay. That's a little bit cleaner. This line up here is really thick. But I can't really do much about that. Because it's a meeting point. I think if I get rid of these two lines, so come up here with a 60. in here and here. And then come from here. To there. From there to there. From there to there.
Feeling. I feel so lightweight when I think back to those days. But then we went our own ways. I'm thinking.
Halfway up? No, a little bit more than halfway up the blades.
That we could turn back the page and live like our favorite fairy tale.
Okay, we're gonna put this on a different layer though. It's a layer that we actually want to have to see. Goes underneath paint layer 1. What? Ah, yeah. Bucket. Where is it? Fill. Fill tool. White.
These are childhood dreams. It's how it used to be. When we were kings and queens in our childhood dreams. Every weekend is the same.
It's a little bit better actually.
I'm the one you're trying to claim. Yeah, I already know about your game, but I'm not the one. Is it around? Let me play. Call me up with no shame.
Because up here, this is actually looking really nice. Up in the overview. So yeah. I think I can save that and I'll... Yeah. Save. Okay. Actually, we should export this. Export. To redraw. Export it as a PNG. There we go. Okay. Well, I don't know if anyone stopped by today. I'm not sure. But I'm very glad for anyone that did. So you guys have a great day. And hopefully it was enjoyable watching the creative experience of making and creating a tattoo. Because what this is it's a line art I'm going to put on my forearm